What's up, homies?
What's
Woo!
morning.
What a nice surprise to have my homeboys from Boston in the house. Michael Bivens,
Yes.
Ricky Bell,
Yes.
Ronnie DeVoe.
Ronnie DeVoe.
Yes.
What about Ronnie?
Hey. And it has been a blessed 40 years for you guys. And this has been a blessed year alone.
Yes.
With
Right.
the New Edition story, with your star on the Hollywood Walk of
Yes,
Fame.
yes.
Last year you performed for the President, Barack Obama.
That's right.
What was that like?
Man, it was amazing. It's definitely one of the highlights of your career, a time you'll never forget. We were just super honored, man, and grateful that he asked us specifically to be there, and for the song that he asked us to perform was very surprising. I've always had dreams of New Edition being there, but I didn't think he even knew about BBD, so that was
Right.
that was a big surprise.
I
You
think
didn't
it
think
was.
he-
Yeah, it was the first lady that wanted that
Yeah.
poison, Rick. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's what
Michelle
it
made
is.
that call.
Okay, she did.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
when I saw him too, I was like, Brooke was a big supporter of the campaign early. He kept telling us to get involved and, go on and sign up online and support this brother. He's going to win. And what made us feel good is that we went through some clearance issues in the building due to all of the people there with BET. But when Brooke Cat came on stage and they met, it was like a proud, moment for us, an uncle, you know what I mean, to let him have that opportunity because he was there from day one. But then as I was looking at him, it was like him and Ronnie got that same type of stature to me, the way they walk. And it was just like so many things was running through my mind. I forgot he was the president. He was just like, he felt like he was in our group. And then Rick said he had, what'd you say, he had dreams? Or what was your story about him doing something with New Edition?
I've always pictured New Edition on stage doing the cross step with Barack, wanting to teach him that. And it happened that night.
Yeah.
It was just with BBD. So it was like, wow.
That is awesome.
Vision
And
come true.
I am just so proud of you guys. 40 years in the business, 40 years. Chris Rock said it best. Money is the best lotion. How do you all stay so young?
Man, we just, we stay prayed up. We have a
Yes.
strong belief in God. We got a good God grid.
Yeah.
He's the center of everything that we do. And we love what we do. We love performing. We're just super grateful that people still want to spend their money to come see us perform and buy our records. And, we come from amazing families. We're all married. Some of us with kids now.
And all of you are wearing your rings.
Yeah.
Show those rings.
Oh yeah, we
Absolutely.
proud
See?
of that. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Going on 11 in 48 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 years, 48 hours.
Yes, I just celebrated 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just crossed over the 11-year threshold back in March, and such a beautiful thing. Like you said, just drinking a little bit of water, every now and then keeps us young. But every time it's ladies and gentlemen, New Edition, or ladies and gentlemen, Biv Devoe, and you hear the roar of the crowd and that
Right.
energy that we get from our fans, man, I think that's really the lifeline for us,
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing.
And try not to stress.
Okay.
Just wake up, like Rick said, and let go, let God. You know what I mean?
And what is your secret about staying off the radar, out of the tabloids, off TMZ,
Well, you pray on it too, because there's some things, Kandi, that are made up. Like you notice when we were on the movie was out, it seems like you might have 95% of the people celebrating the story, watching the movie, and then you got 5% just looking for dirt.
Haters.
Right, because their sites or their conversations only rely on dirt instead of just not being the crab in the barrel. Just celebrate what we're looking at. And then if something was in the past, then we all grow from it, no matter what that is. So what we try to do is we just try to do what we do, try not to pay attention, and you got to know when to pull back. Sometimes you can't open up your phone into your house. You got to have some type of door knocker.
Okay.
Like this where it stops.
All right.
So and that helps, but you can't control it. That's how they eat. Those hits is a part of people's gossip.
You guys are here in Houston for a very special occasion.
Yes.
Happening this afternoon at one of the schools in the Houston Independent School District.
Yes.
Thank you for using your gift to give back to our city. You know, I understand all the devastation you saw on the news, and it just pulled your heart, and you guys came together, had a big unity concert in Boston, and you're going to make a big donation to a school.
Yes, we are. We care about Houston. I mean, you guys have always shown us love over the last 30-something years. Every time we come here, it's always packed, and, you know, we do good business here. And for us, we just, you know, this is just a small token of our appreciation for you guys supporting us throughout the years. And we know you guys have been through a lot. So we just want to come and say we care. DVD loves you.
That's what's up. Belle Biv Devoe in the Kandi store. Kandi girl.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of your individual projects. I know, Mike, you have the Sporty Bee apparel. Ricky is sporting it today.
Yeah, they
Sporty
shocked
Rich.
me today.
Ah.
I know as we go down the line, I just want to tell y'all, listen, I told them they was going to make me cry today. I don't know how I got so emotional. Maybe because I know what we doing today, so my heart is already pure. But, just to see them wear it, it makes me feel like I know their choices is Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I've always been into clothes, and I've always saw where I thought I would want to put a style on people. And just to see my big brothers rocking it today, man, it's like, this is bigger than anything. And we even had some milestones, but I took pictures of them today. I want to pose them like models because they look so good every day. And I'm just like, thank you, man. And, it's Sporty Rich. We love you. And today, it made history just seeing them coming downstairs. But go ahead, Slim.
Yeah, no, I'm good. You got it, bro. It's fly, and that's undeniable. As I'm going through my closet and I'm packing and trying to figure out what's going in, I come across a jacket Mike just gave me and the hat, and I'm like, there it is.
All
Yeah,
right.
and I'm a little
That's
jelly
gonna be
over
his
here
jacket.
right now. I came downstairs, all I got is the hat. I got a polo and a couple t-shirts too, but that jacket is mean.
Yeah.
But we gotta support each other. That's what it's all about. That's what Mike is doing right now. I'm definitely proud as hell of him. I got a bunch of phone calls last night after the Hip Hop Awards went off, and actually while it was going, he put up his first commercial, nationwide for the joint, man. And my phone blew up, so I know his just probably, was a nuclear bomb over there.
Yeah.
But we're just proud of our guy, and we support him, every chance we get. And for me, just individually, man, just taking care of a family right now for the first time in life. No greater gift, no greater accomplishment, on the planet than being able to hold that bottle, or just to have, your seed. And my uncle's over here, he's like a daddy to me. He's probably only the one that can do something like that, right? But your seed just lay, their chest, their head on your chest, like just raising a family right now.
So,
just
you have the twins?
I don't know if we're making a fully official announcement right now, because my wife would probably put me in a headlock. But just talking about, just that beautiful thing, man. Family is all we got, and this Belle Biv Devoe family,
Yes.
is an extension of that.
Yeah.
Are you still doing real estate?
I am, as a matter of fact. It's wild. Like, that's not even my focus, where, they say you're supposed to promote every chance you get. But, still doing real estate, Devoe Real Estate. Been in the game since 2002 when I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, kicking and screaming through the real estate crisis and the real estate bubble. Downsized a little bit, but now we're growing again as real estate is coming back around. DWTS.com. Just come check us out. We're doing it nationwide.
Any chance you can tell me when you're coming back to Houston for the New Edition tour?
Oh, man. 2018.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Early 2018. Can you say that?
Hopefully Valentine's Day.
Right.
That'll be nice for the ladies. But yeah, 2018.
What about a New Edition album?
Man, we would love for that to happen.
Right.
It's just a matter of pulling all the schedules and the personalities and everything together. But we stay prayed up and in God's time, ultimately.
All righty. I know that Bobby Brown was going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Any chance one of you guys might end up on Dancing with the Stars as a contestant?
I don't know. This guy right here.
Rick's a good salsa dancer. Ron's got those legs. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting poked in the head if y'all
Right.
see this right now.
Yeah, we
got
want to
this-
see
trying
Ronnie
to
DeVoe
nominate
on
Ron
Dancing with the
DeVoe.
He
Stars.
doesn't know. He's already been submitted for next season.
Oh,
It's exclusive.
Right.
All right. You have anything for our
Oh
Biv DeVoe?
man, of course. What's up with it's the Bassman, Robert
up,
Bassman, Washington. Oh, somebody hold my Facebook Live is definitely going crazy right
Yes, it
here.
is.
But first of all, man, thank you guys for one of the best teen years. The best teen year I ever had was growing up with you guys, man.
Thank you.
And number one, you guys were still at the same time great role models too,
Right.
as well. So I go back to Astroworld, you guys performing live, I want to say maybe 86, 85, 86. Going back to the age, what, any one of you all can answer this question. What were you guys like maybe 25 years back then would have told yourself now when you think about it? Like, I should have done this, I would have done that, or what? And thank you for jumping the hurdles that other people don't have to jump now.
Right.
I would say, I'll go first. I wish where we was with Bobby, we could have figured out what it is he was crying out about. Because it was some type of, I need more songs, I need more of this, and it was natural talent. I wish we could have structured it so that he could have still done Girlfriend first album, Don't Preclude second album, but didn't have to leave the camp to do it. Like, we would have been smart enough to say, okay, we might be branching out way sooner than we thought this could have ever happened. But sometimes people jump fast. And because we were still learning the business, we wasn't savvy enough to understand how to create the Voltron. If we could have kept the Voltron within, then everything could have stayed together and we would have never, ever had a reunion.
Right. And for me, I think I would have, I mean, it's like you kind of have to go through it to realize the situation in a sense. But to realize the power that we had back then within, you know, as far as management and administration and being able to make decisions that were the best for the group, because we were it was the way that it was presented to us was that we didn't have any power and that we couldn't make any decisions to decide who the manager, who the attorney, who the accountant was, and all of that. So I just wish I would have kind of read into that a little bit more, and we would have just made better decisions on the business side.
Yeah, man, great. I think 25 years ago, I would say knowing that they were giving away brownstones in the city of Boston for $1, if you agreed to put a certain amount of money into the rehab of those brownstones, I wish we would have put some money into the rehab of some brownstones in the city of Boston, Massachusetts, because those same joints that were across the street from the projects where I grew up at, Cathedral Projects in the South End, may have been worth $1 in 86, 87. You can't even get those for less than probably 2-3 million now.
Yeah.
So I mean, some of the things that we were just running around the country as youngsters, and we weren't really getting that advice to invest and do different things at the time. So, you know, man, in hindsight, you know, if we would have been able to do some of those things, we're still well off and doing our thing. But man, imagine being able to own a block or 2 or 3 in your own city right now. But you know, we're still doing our thing. God has blessed us.
And Bates, I was going to say this too to finish it, because it seems like what we didn't understand is the whole time we was fighting for something. We just always wanted to be recognized. As popular as we probably were to our fans, we never felt that way ourselves.
Right.
So we always thought we needed Thriller. We always thought, what was it say? We needed to be on the Super Bowl. We always thought we needed to win a Grammy. We always thought it was these other things we needed to validate us. But what we didn't know is the trials and the tribulations of the inside. When we let it out in the movie, that was our biggest thriller. That was our Super Bowl. That was our Grammy. The story of 5 boys from Boston picking up one more was the realest record we ever made.
And I think, and what I say, I said, if you guys, thank you guys for jumping those hurdles, because so many people have learned just from looking from the movie and what you guys do. Now we know what you guys did, like with Boys to Men. Do you see yourself, because I'm always the each one, teach one. Do you see yourself maybe grabbing some other little group of young kids, at the age 13, 14, and maybe producing another group to, really cultivate that?
Yeah, you jumping into our minds right now.
Okay.
We can't really just divulge everything. We still got television producers to meet with as far as the shows are concerned.
Well, cool.
But we would love, honestly, we feel like Biv Devoe is such a unique thing, and before people actually meshed hip hop and R&B together as one artist, we were on the cusp of making that happen. Before it was Mary J. Blige was R&B and Method Man was hip hop, and boom, they're on the same record together. But we feel like we have a unique situation, and there's still a void, for that as far as groups are concerned. Right. So, be on the lookout.
I would definitely do that. And I have to say that I have reached 11 years of marriage, too, in June as well. Yeah, my beautiful queen, elementary school teacher. Yes, so the smile on your face when you talk about your wifey, man, I understand it, and I love it.
Yeah.
And one other thing, how cool is it to see so many young New Edition fans after the movie? I know you. I tagged you, Michael, the 3-year-old who was doing all the move. Have you seen the little Instagram? He had him down. So how cool is that for the movie to have inspired such a younger generation all the way up?
And you know what I hear too, Kandi? Whatever Mike and Handsome Jermaine and Jackie did coming up in the 70s, just black kids on the cereal boxes and cartoons, I think the movie showed other black kids and white kids too, because it wasn't just black kids online, but it showed them they were able to look at themselves different than watching on Disney. It was like real life, Ralph walking through the snow, us with our parents, us asking Brooke to manage us. Like, you don't get to see that type of television for black youth. And then Candy Girl was so like ABC, easiest one. So it's so rhythmatic and so easy that it's an infectious record that will stand the test of time. And the dance routine is because every kid is born with some rhythm. You know what I mean? You just got to film it and show it. And that's the power of social media, because everyone's so proud when they see their little baby getting busy.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful, and LeBron and the game, and who else was it? Isaiah. Everybody, right?
A lot of people were singing "Can You Stand the Rain?" Jamie
Foxx. That's a beautiful thing, right? To be able to see that happen. Fortunately, we have two situations, right? We weren't able to go on the road as New Edition and kind of see the progression of the audience over this last year, but we were on the road as Biv Devoe ever since the movie came out. So I mean, the first concert, you see one, or two, 3 or 7-year-olds in the audience, and by the time we got to the 7th or 8th concert, you got 10, 20, and I mean, now it's like half the concert is kids, coming on stage. So
and they're jamming. You bring them up on stage, and they're just...
Yeah, and it's a family situation. That's one of the reasons why people ask us all the time, yo, this movie was so incredible. How come y'all didn't put that joint on, the big screen, the silver screen or what have you, and do the rated R version so y'all could really get down, with the verbiage and all that? Because some of the stuff that we weren't able to do on BET, we definitely did in hotel rooms and all kinds of other things. But anyway, the main reason why we didn't go that route was because we wanted it to be one of those movies where the grandparent could sit down with the daughter and the grandkid and grab some popcorn and grab your favorite drink and all these different things and sit on the couch and just make it a family experience. And that was definitely the right decision for us.
Did Bobby Brown really do that? Grab the cake like that?
He did that and more.
Yeah. No, that's what Johnny Gill told me too. He said that was a mild version of Bobby Brown.
I mean, and it's wild because we've all been there at various points in our career. Of course, Bob was the I mean, the wild card, you know, for the most part. But man, Mike's been a wild card. Ricky's been a wild card.
Yeah.
At times, I've been Ralph and
Yeah.
Johnny as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's probably 2 or 3 other movies that we can actually make. You know, I mean, that 6 hours was just a microcosm of
Yeah.
Exactly.
what the
Small
30 plus
surface.
years, you know, is all about. And people have been asking us about it. Yo, we just want more. So you never know, man. We might have to dig deep into the crates and, you know, come with another couple more hours of history. So we'll
Yes.
see.
And your old station was
WILD.
recognized. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Elroy.
gave Elroy a little shout.
Shout out.
Uh-huh.
So we never forget you.
I know. Because you made the song Candy Girl about me.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
See?
right. Midday, get it poppin'.
Yeah, we just didn't want to give you no publishing, so we used the C instead of the K.
Right.
Maurice was a cold brother back
He
then.
was.
Right.
Larry Wu and all those
Larry
people.
And the energetics.
Okay. Well, I am so glad you stopped by to show Houston some real love
Yes.
and come back anytime. Michael Bivens, Ricky Bell,
Yes.
Ronnie DeVoe,
Yes.
BBD.
In the
Thank
house.
you.
Yes.
Thanks for having us, Houston.
Hey, Nita. Hey, beautiful.
Yes.